Okay, this is problem chapter 2, problem 14 from CFIN7. So uh, this probably of the non-homework problems is probably the most difficult problem or most involved problem that we have here. So um, bear with me and we'll work through it. Um, so last year, jumping trampolines had a quick ratio of 1.0, a current ratio of 1.8, inventory turnover of 3.5, and total current assets of 67,500, cash and cash equivalents of 15,000. The cost of goods sold equals 70% of sales. So, all right. So the quick ratio is current assets minus inventory divided by current liabilities. The uh, the current ratio is current assets divided by current liabilities. So inventory turnover is cost of goods sold divided by inventory. So the first thing we're going to do is take the current ratio and calculate current liabilities. So the current ratio is 1.8 and our current assets are 67.5 divided by current liabilities. So current liabilities is 67.5 uh, divided by 1.8. So that's $37,500. So now that we know um, our current liabilities, we can use our quick ratio and calculate inventory. So our quick ratio is 1. The current assets are 67,500 minus inventory divided by 37,500. So we multiply both sides by 37,500 and cancel this out, and we get inventory is equal to 67,500 minus 37,500. So that's 30,000. So we've got our inventory. So now we can calculate our cost of goods sold. So we know that our inventory turnover is 3.5. So plug in our inventory of 30,000. So our cost of goods sold is 30,000 times 3.5. That's 105,000. So sales, we know that cost of goods sold is 70% of sales. So we just divide the 105,000 by the percentage that cost of goods sold is of sales. So 105,000 divided by 0.7, so that's 150,000. So the Next thing we have to do is calculate accounts receivable, because the last thing we have to do here is calculate DSO, or day sales outstanding. So day sales outstanding is accounts receivable divided by sales divided by 360, and you need to do this portion, the sales divided by 360 first, to do the calculation correctly. So the current assets is equal to cash plus inventory plus accounts receivable. So we know that current assets are 67,500. Cash is 15,000 in our plus, and then our inventory from before is 30,000. So that's if we that's 67,000 minus 45,000, so that's 22,500. So our day sales outstanding calculation is 22,500 divided by 150,000 divided by 360. And remember to do this part of the calculation first, and that is 54 days of sales outstanding.